Hello everyone! My name is Draydin Crass, and today we're gonna do a Let's Play of System Shock 2, a game released on August 11th, 1999, designed by Ken Levine and co-developed by Irrational Games and Looking Glass Studios. A little bit of trivia, the game, when it was originally conceived, was not actually part of the System Shock universe. It was its own game, but when EA came into the picture, they wanted to attach it to their 1994 IP, System Shock. So the game was reworked, the story was reworked a little bit to incorporate the System Shock universe into what we now know as System Shock 2. Now this is back in the mid to late 90s, so to be fair, as bad a rap as EA gets these days, it actually works, I think. Not that I know what this game could have been without the System Shock universe, but I do believe that this works out. This is an amazing game. I can't wait to show everyone this game. So let's play. I am going to try it on hard. I've never actually played this game on hard. I am not the best game player in the world, but we'll see what happens. Expect me to die frequently. And as soon as I hit the start button, we're going to get a little backstory on what's going on. I will shut up throughout most of it. Alrighty, here we go.
Look at you, hacker. A pathetic creature of meat and bone, panting and sweating as you run through my corridors. How can you challenge a perfect, immortal machine? In 2072, a rogue artificial intelligence known as Shodan lost her mind. In her limitless imagination, Shodan saw herself as a goddess, destined to inherit the earth. That image was snuffed out by the hacker who created her.
February 3rd is the day the magic happens. The Von Braun, the first starship in history capable of traveling at faster than light speed, will undertake her maiden voyage. This incredible journey is the result of teamwork between the UN Protectorate and the incredible scientific minds of the newly relicensed Tri-Optimum Corporation. Imagine being able to travel to distant star systems in a period of weeks. It's all part of Tri-Op's commitment to the future. The Von Braun is packed with over 1.8 billion flight, scientific, and security systems, nearly all developed by Tri-Optimum and its wholly owned subsidiaries. Providing security for the Von Braun as she plows through the heavens will be the UNN Rickenbacker. At her helm will be no less than Captain William Bedford Diego himself, hero of the Battle of Boston Harbor during the Eastern States Police action. This incredible union of government and corporation is made possible by an intricate series of docking mechanisms that will allow the Rickenbacker to piggyback its way into jump space. Sleek, fast, revolutionary. Who knows what wonders await our crews in the bosom of the cosmos? All we do know is that it's a great day for mankind.
So why is it that whenever we invent faster than light technology for the first time, shit happens?
This is Dr. of the UNN control. We've been hijacked by an unknown force. Ship security has been compromised. Do not allow the ship. Repeat, do not allow the ship to leave under any circumstances. I don't know what to up against here.
Oh, poor Miss Delacroix. Bad mojo. Alright, now we're playing. I am Trainee Crass. Ready for duty, sir.
Welcome to the Ramsey Center UN recruitment facility. Please watch your step when leaving the train. The graft shafts at the end of the hall will take you to the street-level training and recruitment center. Please proceed to the graft shafts.
Now, I'm going to say this. Again, this game is 14 years old. It does not have anywhere near the high detail level of games of today. That said, I still appreciate kind of like, I wouldn't say that this is minimalist, just because back in the day they couldn't handle as much, but I still like it. It still comes off doing what it needs to do, even though these poor schlubs in this hideaway office here, hideaway control room, aren't doing really much. And I think he just broke his arm for a moment, because that's weird. And if we try to make a phone call, which, by the way, again, late 90s, these things, which are called phone booths, or, yeah, phone port, you get the idea, they actually still existed! And, just like back then, never frickin' worked. Can't get to the back door. Oh well. And here's another, something else I've noticed. This is the UNN Training and Recruitment Center. This is, I would have to guess, a military installation. And they let their subway be dirty. What, they don't have any lackey crewmen to come in, or lackey trainees to come in and clean up spilled cigarettes and cups of, oh, well, whatever. Anyway.
Step into the grav shaft to proceed to the street-level recruitment.
Why not just a lift? Why can't I just be in a lift? What? Oops. Why do I have to be hovered up? It's spiffy and futuristic! Okay. Ooh. I don't even want to speculate as to what that language is. Oh hell, I'm gonna go off on a limb and say that might be Chinese. Pretty sure that's Chinese, because all Japanese symbols that I've ever seen are a little bit more simplistic than that. And now that I said that, I'm probably going to get yelled at by somebody. I'm sorry. I wonder what that says. Does that mean restaurant, or am I in China, or is this America? They're speaking English. I don't know. Try Optimum. Okay, let's go into some basic training.
Before you choose your career, you'll want to learn some basic abilities. First, you should go into the basic training center. When you're done with basic training, proceed to the advanced training area.
You know, I'm going to tell you this, Bot. My best friend Bob used to be the secretary here, and they were talking about budget cuts. I thought he was over-exaggerating. Now I see you. Son of a monkey. Anyway, basic training.
To pick up some basic skills you'll need to get by in the service, enter this CyberLink booth. Inside, you'll learn the basic skills you'll need to get started.
Basic skills! Woo!
Welcome, trainee. While you're in our virtual training courses, we provide you with a simulated cyber interface. This training interface is identical to an actual military-grade cyber interface.
Also known as your desktop.
Now, let's try it out. Move the mouse. See how it changes where you look? That means you're in shoot mode. Hit the tab key. This puts you in use mode, where you can use your mouse to interact with items in the world.
Look at this.
Open your primary MFD, or multifunction display, by clicking on the MFD button near the bottom of the screen.
Technically, it's the bottom.
This display
right
shows your strengths in various areas.
Or whatever.
When you're ready to continue, press the tab key to go back to shoot mode. Try changing between modes until you get the hang of it. Follow the red path along the ground to the next training station.
Alright. I should mention this. When you first get the game, now again, I've said this already, this game is 14 years old. When you first get the game, it is not set, the controls are not quite set up in what we would consider a standard first-person shooter perspective. It doesn't use WASD by default. It actually uses, it comes close. It uses WADX. X is to move backwards. You also have these leans, Q and E. Those are default, but it used to be that W and, no, not W. I think S and Z were like lean forward, lean back, or something. I forget. I'm sorry. But in any case, I went into my controls and I turned it back into standard WASD. I kept the leans, just so I can dance. Dance, 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 dance. Okay, I'm done. Let's continue with training.
To pick up items,
Chips and
center them on your
drink!
screen and right-click. This will automatically place that item into your inventory.
Chips,
To view your inventory, press the Tab key.
drink.
You can move items around your inventory by left-clicking and dragging them
Move items
around.
around.
To drop an item, drag it from your inventory into the 3D view and release the mouse button.
And there it is, released into the 3D view. But I want my chips. I like my chips.
To use items like buttons in computers, center them in your view and click the right mouse button.
This
All
looks like a
usable items
holographic
have
lift.
buttons around them.
I'm gonna see if I can
Highlight
walk
the
up
button
it.
on the pillar and right-click. This will activate the
Sorry,
lift.
I'm going faster than the.
Try it out.
I'm going faster than. Sorry.
If you can still see your inventory display,
Yep.
it means you're in use mode. Hit Tab to return to shoot mode.
Holographic lifts. Go figure. I can't ride the lift.
The object before you is a med hypo.
Med hypo!
Pick it up and then press Tab to go into use mode.
Ooh,
Right-clicking on the med hypo will use it and restore some needed hit points.
there we go.
Your hit
Look
points
at
are
that.
displayed by a bar in the lower left corner of your screen. Many objects in your inventory can be used by right-clicking on them.
They gave me another! That's okay. I want to eat my chips and drink. Yum!
See
It's a
the
crate!
crate in front of you?
Yes.
To search it, center it on your screen and right-click.
Okay.
If you are in use mode, simply move the pointer to the crate and right-click.
If I was in use
To
mode at
take an
this
item
point, I
from
wouldn't be
that
facing the
container,
crate.
Simply left-click on it. This will automatically place that item in your inventory.
And I have
Close the container
Fermium now
window
in my
and return to
inventory.
shoot mode. Press the Tab key.
Yeah. Got some chemical Fermium in
One of the
my...
most important tools you have as a soldier is your PDA. This device stores audio logs, emails, and other useful information. Click on the disk icon near the bottom of your screen to bring up the PDA display.
It would be nice if they told me to go into
Currently,
use
contents of
mode.
your PDA are empty. Now pick up the audio log in front of you.
There it is. There's the log. I can press the U key to play it automatically, but I'm just gonna use it in my in use mode.
This message is coming from the audio log you just picked up. You can use your PDA at any time to play any audio log or email you've received. In the field, the PDA is also used for keeping track of your current mission objectives and obtaining help information.
Y'all get that? That's good. I do know for a fact that you don't have to have your inventory up to listen to that, so you can keep playing while
Now it's
listening
time
to
to
that.
learn about jumping and mantling. To jump, simply press the space. To climb a ladder, simply walk into it and look upward. You'll automatically start climbing the ladder.
Yes, I am. But yeah, I actually like those audio logs. I'm not entirely sure, but I think this was the first game that had the audio logs throughout the game, a la Doom 3, or more recently, off the top of my head, the Dead Space games. I love those audio logs. It adds a lot of flavor. Done with
You've
basic
done well.
training.
Remember, if you're unclear on any aspect of what you've just learned, you can repeat the training as often as you wish.
Oh, as often as I wish, until I leave this zone, I think. Anyway.
If you've completed basic training, you're ready for the advanced lessons provided here. Advanced training will familiarize you with the 3 key areas of military service: weapons training, technical training, and psionics training. Approach the Cyberlink booth of your choice to train in that area. When you finish training in the 3 areas, proceed directly to the recruitment center to choose and start your military career.
Indeed. Well, I could choose psi skills, technical, or weapons. I think a lot of people find weapons more exciting, so let's go with weapons! Boom, boom, shoot, shoot.
Alright, wannabe.
Hey.
You want to learn the weapon skills it takes to even think about joining the Marines?
Hey.
Come on in. We're looking for a few good men.
What if I was a woman? Wouldn't you want to take a few... I'm not a woman, but if I... never mind, I'm not even going to get into it.
Good to have you on board.
Thank you!
You'll notice when you're in the Cyberlink booth, the UNN has kindly provided you with a virtual cyber interface and all the simulated skill levels you'll need for the training task.
Pat yourself on the
Don't
back.
get too cocky. They'll disappear once you leave the booth.
You bitch.
Now we'll teach you how to handle a firearm.
Good.
Pick up the pistol and the clip from the table. You can equip the weapon in one of two ways. Bring up your inventory and drag the pistol to your weapon's equip slot near the right-hand side of your inventory. If that's too slow for you, you can use the hotkeys on the keyboard. Press 2.
2 for the
If the pistol's in your inventory, it will equip for you automatically. To lock and load the ammo clip, hit the R key or hit the reload button on the lower right corner of your screen. Once you've loaded the firearm, take a shot at the dummy robot by pressing your left mouse button when in shoot mode. Notice how its health bar gets shorter as you chip away at it.
Notice how it clicks empty. Alright, now let's shoot the crap out of this thing. And there's a little recoil when I shoot. I kind of like that recoil. It makes it a little harder to play. Next!
Some items need to be charged with energy before they can be used. Pick up the laser pistol. Now use the recharging station nearby.
By the way, the laser...
recharge station will juice up all of your energy-based items.
Sweet.
Weapons, batteries,
Sweet.
You name it.
Sweet. The weapon pistol, by the way, is on... sorry, the laser pistol is on 5. I'm all charged up.
Weapons are not fine wines.
Damn
They
it.
do not get better with age.
Oh, come
The
on.
color dot on the lower right corner of the screen tells you what kind of shape your firearm is in. Green's good.
If you're
red's
hearing
bad.
barking, that's my dog.
Despite the effects
My
of
little
wear and
pug.
tear, a soldier with maintenance
Anyway.
skill can use a maintenance tool to improve the condition of his weapon. Just pick up the tool, open your inventory, and drag the tool onto your pistol. Remember that maintenance tools are only good for a single use.
I am going to point this out. You notice how I'm hovering over my pistol, and up in this bar over here it says pistol average 5. Average 5 being the quality, or not the quality, the state of repair of the weapon. Watch as I drop the repair tool in there. It's now perfect 10, because I'm a perfect 10. I mean, yeah. Anyway, onward. Whee!
Good work.
Thank
Now
you.
you're ready for the Marines.
Damn straight.
Take a look at the other training areas first before you enlist.
If
It
you
might
say
just
so.
come in handy.
Okay. My name is Draydin Crass.
Inside, we'll teach you the basics of some technical skills you'll need in the Navy.
Yes. Okay, if you say so.
Welcome. You'll notice when you're in the Cyberlink booth, we'll provide you with a temporary cyber interface and the skills you need to accomplish the training tasks.
Seriously?
But they'll only last so long as you're in the booth.
Seriously? You're gonna tell me this every single time I come into a cyberlink? Whatever.
The object in front of you is a container of nanites. Nanites are consumed whenever you perform technical tasks, such as hacking or repairing. When you pick up the container of nanites, they do not go in your general inventory, but are instead displayed in use mode on the bottom left of your screen. Walk over to the keypad by
There
the door
they are,
and
right
try
there.
out hacking.
Yes, sir.
Use the keypad by right-clicking on it. To the right of the number pad, you'll see an orange tab labeled Hack. Left-click on the tab. Text will appear indicating the difficulty of the hack and any bonuses that apply.
Technically, it's labeled twice.
Click on the Start button to begin hacking. You'll see a grid of nodes. Clicking on a node will either turn it bright or dark. To successfully hack, you must connect 3 bright nodes in a straight line. Beware of the ice nodes with red outlines. If one of these turns dark, you fail to hack, and you might break the item you're working on or worse. You can restart your hack attempt at any time by hitting the reset button, so you'll have to pay the nanite cost again.
Here we go. Whee! I hacked successfully! That's probably gonna be the easiest it ever gets. And that was all that was in there. Okay.
You can use nanites to buy items from replicators. To use a replicator, right-click on it. Then left-click on the item you wish to purchase. The item you purchased will drop into the slot below. Make sure you pick up your purchases before you leave.
Replicators are smaller on the Enterprise.
Hi there.
Hello.
Please make your selection.
No, I'm gonna hack you first, sweetheart. Just because I think it's fun. 1, 2, 3! I hacked your ass!
Reinitialized.
Ooh, things got cheaper. Bullets! I want bullets!
Choosing value wrap.
You're welcome.
Hi there. Please make your selection.
Unfortunately, I lose all of that ammunition later. Oh well.
You learned the basics of the technical skills.
Yes, I did.
There are several other technical skills you'll learn throughout the course of your career, such as repairing items and modifying weapons.
Obviously.
The cyber interfaces for these tasks are similar to the hacking interface. Before you enlist in the Navy, try out the other training courses. They'll be useful.
You mean like psi skills? Aha!
Inside, you will learn how to reach out with your mind.
Yes, ma'am.
Do not let fear block your path.
As you say, ma'am. I'm scared.
We've provided you with a virtual interface.
Oh, seriously?
And a temporary ability to project simulated psionic powers.
Oh, for Christ's sake.
Once you leave this area, these powers will be lost to you.
Thank you for repeating that yet a 4th time. Anyway.
The red bar at the lower left of your screen tells you how many psi points you have.
Ooh, I've only
Psi
got 5.
points symbolize the current ability to use your psi powers. Psi hypos replenish your psi points.
Really?
Try using a psi hypo and watch your psi points increase. When you've reached your maximum in psi points, move to the next station.
Ah. Next station, yes, ma'am.
This psi amp amplifies your psi powers and
Yay.
lets you project them into the real world. To equip it, pick it up, and then hit the tilde key.
There we go.
Firing the psi amp activates
Ah.
your currently selected psi discipline.
Plugs right into the arm.
You currently have access to 2 disciplines, cryokinesis and kinetic redirection. Go into use mode and click on the arrows on the bottom right of the screen.
That's side pull.
This will cycle through your available psi disciplines. Later, clicking on the arrows above the number to the left will allow you to select psi disciplines from higher tiers. Use cryokinesis to destroy the robot and kinetic redirection to pull that nanite container towards you.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Be careful. Holding down the mouse button can augment the power, but holding it down for too long will cause burnout, which will damage you. If you run out of psi points, use another psi hypo.
Well, I apparently already did the kinetic redirection, which they call side pull. Thank you very much. I'm not exactly sure how I'm supposed to switch my side discipline other than to just do that. So here's cryokinesis. And I hold down the left mouse button until I overcharge. And shoot! Ah, you can eat my butt. Boom! And he comes right back. That was cheap. Hey, that's too quick a respawn. There, you're gone now. Aww. Anyway. And apparently that's the end of psi training.
Mastery of the mind is a slow but rewarding process.
So I'm told.
Return to this area if you need more guidance.
Do I need more
Before you
guidance?
enlist in the OSA, it would be useful to experiment in the other training courses.
I did. I already did. Okay, so I've now trained in weapons, technical, and psi skills. I guess it's time to go into UNN recruitment.
Here's where you make your choice, soldier. Here's where you enlist in one of the 3 branches of the military. Once you decide on your branch of service, there's no going back.
Damn it.
The shuttle will take you to a UNN orbital space station, where you'll receive a briefing regarding your yearly postings. Good luck.
Okay, now this basically breaks down to OSA is PsyOps, Navy is technical, and Marines is military, though there is some overlap from time to time. But as I am now approaching the 30-minute mark in this video, we'll have to train up in the next episode. So, I will see you all then. Thank you for watching. I am again Draydin Crass, and we're playing System Shock 2. Have a good one, everyone.